What's going on, everybody? Grandmaster Mario here. Today I am going to show you all my world records and accomplishments on speedrun.com. Video game speedrunning. I'm going to show you my accomplishments on, that. Competitive gaming, competitive speed gaming, or as we like to call it, speedrunning. So I'm going to show you all my personal best, all my world records. I'm going to tell you about my former world records and my current world records, my current and former PBs. I'm going to tell you about all of that. So basically show all my personal bests and stuff. NBA courtside, Kobe Bryant in NBA courtside, 1998 for the N64. I currently got the world record for scoring 50 points. I got the fastest time for that. I'm the only one to speedrun that so far. Also, I got a former world record in win a game in NBA courtside, but somebody has now beaten it. But it was a world record for like a few hours before that other person beat it. And this is in the world, first or second place or whatever in the world. So anybody from around the world can do it. So I have either current or former world records in that game. I don't have any world records in Mario Kart Double Dash for the Gamecube, but here are my personal best. 802 in Mushroom Cup, Star Cup 955, All Cup Tour 4115, 230th place. I believe there's over 300 people in those categories. So I'm 100 and something or 200 and something out of 300. So I'm beating a lot of people on the leaderboards. Royal Rumble, 8th place and 6th place for Super Nintendo. The world record for the Royal Rumble for the Super Nintendo is crazy. It is nuts. The world record is 51 seconds for the whole Royal Rumble. Tournament world record is 7 minutes or something like that. I got a 12:05. Super Mario World for Super Nintendo 11 Exit, the world record. There's over 1,000 people on the leaderboard. There's over 1,200 actually on the leaderboard for that category. Glitchless 11 Exit. I've only speedrun that category a few times, but I've beaten the game on other categories over 100 times. But for that category, I've only speedrun it a few times. My record is 14 minutes and 58 seconds. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. World record for any percent, All-Stars Mario 1. My record is 6 minutes and 37 seconds. The world record in that is crazy. Warpless, 27 minutes and 29 seconds. Again, world record is crazy. And right now, as you can see, I have 12 current world records in Wrestlemania 19 for the Gamecube. 3 of them are current world records. 3 of them are 3 of my Wrestlemania personal bests are former world records, but as you can see, somebody else has beaten them. So currently I'm in second place in 3 of the categories in WrestleMania and current world record holder in 12 others. I did at one point have world records for the other 3 categories that is now second place, but somebody else has beaten it. So Yeah, I have 12 current world records in this and 3 other former world records in this. So in total, I have 15 either current or former world records in WrestleMania. Look at that, though. The 30-man Royal Rumble. All 29 guys eliminated in 13:49. That's crazy. 10-man Royal Rumble in 3:55. Like, jeez. And King of the Ring, 5:32, 5:36. ATV, the whole tournament, it's 25 minutes. That's 10th place. Aladdin, there's like 170 people on the leaderboard in this game, and I'm in 88th right now, 1923. The world record is crazy. The world record is like 16:05. Second place in WWF War Zone. I used to have the world record in WWF War Zone. I've actually beaten the world record in that game twice, but some other guy then beat me. Donkey Kong Country 2, SNES, 228. There's a lot of people on the leaderboard. No, I'm not dead last, thank God. TMNT 4, cool spot, I'm in 7th. There's only 7 people on the leaderboards in that. There's more than 300 people in Donkey Kong 2. 44th place in TMNT. There's over 55 people on the leaderboard. 51st in Mario 2. 174th out of 210th or whatever in Donkey Kong. Any percent all stages. 46:53. Mario 3, 16 minutes and 14 seconds. 4 world records in SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. 30-man Royal Rumble. As you can see, I have Royal Rumble world record and another one. Jeez. 30-man Royal Rumble, 13:19, 8:38, and 20-man. Dadish. Look at all the Dadish runs I did. 3rd place in 100% Possum mode. 1st place, 2nd place, 2nd place. I had world record in both the Monto Mountain 100% and any percent, but somebody beat it. So I did have a former world record in that. Any percent and 100% Radish mode, I have world records in those. There are 3 other people who speedrunned the all worlds in Radish mode, and I'm first. I got a much faster time in both Radish mode and Possum mode. A much faster time. Show you that in a bit. World record in this. UFC Throwdown. World record in that. I got a much faster time in Pride FC. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. What my real personal best is, which is also the world record. I hold the world record in that too. But it hasn't been verified yet, so that's why. Yeah. I used to hold world record in Soul Cross Station, but somebody else beat it. World record in Total Swamp. Full game, I'm 2nd place, and I got a much faster time than that. 2nd place out of four players. I got a much faster time in the Corp in Dadish 2. I got a much faster time than that. I'll show you in a bit. I used to hold the world record for 100% of Dadish 2, but somebody has beaten it. 28th place in Harry Potter Goblet of Fire. First place in Madagascar Cards Time Trials. First place in WWF Attitude. First place in Street Fighter 4 for the 3DS. I'm not done yet. I know, it's a lot. I got a lot of runs and world records. I did keep track and count how many world records I have. Current and former world records. All these Rocky world records. Look at all that. I got 9 world records in that. ATV4, ATV versus MX. All these Soul Calibur world records. The 213 Nightmare, that was crazy. I was really happy to get that. Second place in Nightmare Arcade. I got faster times in level 18 of Dadish 2. I got a much faster time than that. I got the world record again. I used to hold a world record in level 17. I never had the world record in level 11, which is World 2, level 1. I never held the record in that, but level 17 and level 18, which is 2.7 and 2.8, I did hold the world record in that, and now I've beaten world record again in level 18. 3 world records in TMNT for 2007 for PlayStation 2. 4 world records for Fantastic Four. 2 category extension world records in Soul Calibur. Wow. Second place in level 1 of Frogger. That's because there's only 2 people who speedrun that exact category and that exact Frogger game. 47 seconds. Well, 85th place in Mario. In the 39 seconds, I had the world record for that, but somebody beat it like a couple days after I got it, and I still have to. That could change any time. I could lose those world records any time. 10th place for Super Mario Brothers, and now for those games that I beat faster than what you've seen on the verified speed runs. Yeah, here we go. Here's my real fastest times. World record in level 37. Any percent. No, wait. Possum mode and Dadish level 37. I got like 5th place out of 7. Possum mode. Yep, there's my personal best for Possum mode. Possum mode all worlds. 2940, 4th place. World record in level 33 in Radish mode 100%. I got about 11th place in Albril Woods Possum mode any percent. 33 minute, and that's my personal best. That's my personal best / world record in all worlds Radish mode any percent. 33 minutes. 28.46 seconds in level 37 Radish mode, 40 seconds in Radish mode 100%, which are both world records. Any percent normal, World 4 level 7, world record in that, and 100% level 37 world record in that in Dadish 2. About 11th, 12th for, I think 12th place in Dadish Corp. Dadish 2 Corp, any percent. That's my real personal best, 444. 4508, which is second place in the full game of Dadish 2. Level 18, also world record. Level 18, 100% normal mode, 30.340 seconds. World record in that. And here's my real personal best and world record in Pride FC. 3 minutes and 10 seconds on Grand Prix Easy. The world record besides myself in this category is 326, and I got it in around 310, maybe even a 311 or 312. I don't really care exactly what time it was, just as long as it's the world record, and it was like a 312 or 310. 312 at most, 310 at best, I think. I don't know the exact time. Hasn't been verified yet, though. Yeah, these ones haven't been verified. And then WWF Attitude Career Mode European Championship. I was the only person to do this one, 145.46. So obviously I have the world record. Hasn't been verified yet, mainly because there's no moderator currently for WWF Attitude. And now I'm going to show you my amazing Pride FC world record. Now, the run, it starts at 6:50. The run starts at 6:50. It starts when the bell rings. I'm using voice closely. Snap goes on. See, it's first place, but it says claims to be first place because it's not yet verified. I did this run last month. A lot of this involves a lot of luck. And again, this is first place out of the world. So even though there's not many runners, anyone can really do it. There's only one other person who speedrun this category. But he's really good at UFC games. He has like multiple world records in UFC games. Just immediately go So it stopped basically right when he tapped out, so it kind of stopped at like 9:59. So, and it started at about 6:50 or 6:51, so it might have, I'm not a moderator, but it might have even stopped, it might have even been at 3:08. That would be nuts. I can show you right now. I'll show you the world record. Yes, that has been verified. Yeah, so 3:26 is the world record. And I'm in second with a 3:28, but technically I actually have first because I got a unverified run that is like a 3:10, which is much faster than the 3:26. So I'm gonna tell you the number of my records. I have 77 official, either current or former world records, and yes, that is including the unverified world records. So including the unverified world records, I have 77 either current or former world records. And I have about 60 current world records. So that means I have 60 world records that are currently the record. And then I have about 10 or 15 world records that used to be the world record but aren't anymore. So yeah, I have 77 either current or former world records in officially. Officially I have 77 either current or former world records in games. Yes, I did all the counting. I have world records I have either current or former world records in 17 different games, meaning that most of the games I have multiple world records in. As you can see, some games I have 2 world records, 3, 4, 5. Some games I have 10 world records in. One game I have 15 world records in. So the categories, in all the categories I have world records in, it equals up to 77 either current or former world records in. But for games that I have world records in, 17. 17 games I have either current or former world records in. About 10 of them are in either wrestling or some sort of fighting game. About 10 of those games I have world records in. Other people have speedrun those categories. There's some categories that I have world records in that other people have speedrunned, and there are some categories that I have world records in that nobody else has speedrunned. The most populated category that I have a world record in speedrunning is 30-man Royal Rumble Wrestlemania 19. There's 7 other people in that category. There's a total of 8 people, including myself, in that category that speedrun it. And I have the world record, so I'm beating 7 other people. There's some categories that only one other person has speedrun besides myself. And there's some categories that have 2, 3, 4, 5, even as many as, of course, 7 other people who speedrunned it. I also did the counting. There are 35 categories that I have world records in that other people have speedrunned, which means there are about 40 out of 77 of my world records. There 40 of those categories, I'm the only one who speedrunned it. But there's still 35 categories that I have world records in that at least one, if not more, have speedrunned. I definitely call those the legitimate world records. I call those the legitimate world records. Some of these world records, though, I just got aimlessly. Like I wasn't looking for a specific time. Like some of these single world records in Dadish, like some of them I did aimlessly because I just did it because no one else had done it yet. So that was my chance to try and get a world record, just to say I have a world record in that category. Some other categories in Dadish, like I said, like the Radish mode, all worlds, 3 other people have speedrun that, so I'm not really alone. And it can change at any time. Like anybody can beat these world records or whatever at any time. It's out of the entire world. Anybody around the world can beat these. And yes, like I said, world records in 17 different games. Only 10 of those games, the world records I have are ones that other people have done. The other 6 or 7 games in the categories that have world records in, nobody else has speedrun them. I have in total of 33 games submitted on this website. 33. I have in total 33 different games that I submitted on here. So yes, that means about 16 of these games I've never held a world record for. Out of the 33 games that I have speedrunned, 25 of them are full runs, and the other 8 are just individual level runs. So yeah, I know that's a lot to take in. I know that's a lot of information. But yeah, that's basically my statistics. A lot of these runs that aren't world records are still pretty good. Like 637 in Mario, and I didn't use glitches. And I also did it in Super Nintendo, which is for some reason it takes a little longer than the regular Nintendo version for whatever reason. So that's actually pretty good. And the Super Mario World, that was pretty good too. Same with the Mario Kart. The ATV was okay. I only speedrun that category a couple times. The Aladdin one was good. A lot of these games, though, like Aladdin, Mario, some of the wrestling games, like, I've been playing those for like 20 years. The Donkey Kong, that's a really good run. And I didn't use glitches either, so yeah, that is really good. Yeah. And I'm basically the only... It seems like I'm the only speedrunner who has world records in wrestling games, UFC, Street Fighter, and Soul Calibur. That's crazy. So yeah, as you can see, I'm really good at these friggin' wrestling games. Wrestling and fighting games. I'm really good at. And the Royal Rumbles. Soul Calibur, I'm really good at. So, anyways, yeah, that's it. That's all. My records on speedrun.com. Info. I'm gonna show you the info real quick. I've been signed up for 4 months. Now, it doesn't count the days or weeks, so technically, I've really been signed up for actually almost 5 months. I'm pretty sure I'm only a few days away from being signed up for 5 months. But it says 4 months because it doesn't show a higher number until it gets to the next month. So I've been signed up for, let's just say I've been signed up to the website for 5 months. This professional gaming website, I've been signed up for 5 months. $130 runs, 3 posts. I've been playing games for over 20 years, but signed up for 5 months. 31 games that I'm following. That's how many games I'm following. 31. And this is all these records are just in the last 5 months. Then all these runs that I just showed you, and all these world records that I just showed you in the last 5 months. I've done all these records in 5 months. That's insane. But I've basically been practicing and grinding for like over 20 years. But still did all this. 77 world records in 5 months. That's insane. Oh, hey, I wanna put myself out there. I wanna show the world what I'm capable of, or what the best that I can do with what I have. At least I could probably do better, but best of what I can dish out. I basically spent 20 years not showing the world of any of my gaming skills, so now I'm kind of in a rush to... I've kind of been in a rush to finally show them. Yeah, anyways, that's it. This has been a long video. So, anyways, yeah, that's it. Grandmaster Mario 5000. Signing out. Bye.